Right, Joe's going to come back in now. Okay, just be careful when you open the door, Joe. That I'm just going to put the laptop there. Right, let's get started.
No, Sheila.
Oh, I've already spoke to her. Yeah, that's awful. Okay, that's fine. And Jackie's got COVID. Right, this was definitely. There we go. This was definitely a little bit bigger. Right, let's start with the feet together then. And I want you to take a nice big in-breath before we even start to work through that setup. So let's just focus on that nice big in-breath, feet together, arms just gently by the sides. And we're just slowly inhaling and just exhaling. As you fully start to relax those shoulders. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for here. We're thinking more about this sort of relaxing, taking that breath in, inhaling and also exhaling. Because as you're breathing in, as you're breathing out, we want the body to start to completely relax. We want to start to think about that connection. We want you to start to think about pushing the feet down towards the floor. I want you to start to think about fully releasing through the shoulders. So as you breathe in and as you breathe out, relax the shoulders, let the body go. And again, as you're breathing in, as you're breathing out, just let the shoulders go, let the body go, completely relax. And again, that last time, focus on that in-breath. So we're inhaling and we're exhaling. Just let that body completely go, let the shoulders go. And have that awareness now of your breath. Think about the ribs pushing gently out to the side. And as you breathe out, think about that belly button drawing in towards the back of the spine as you inhale and as you exhale. Think about where the weight is throughout the feet. So gently just start to sway that weight forward and back now. We've still got the feet together. Push the feet down towards the floor. And again, just swaying that weight gently forward and back. As we sway that weight forward and back, we're quite aware of the big toe, the little toe, and also the heel of the foot. Just gently pressing into the floor. Inner thighs gently drawing in. Outer thighs also. Start to think about pelvic floor lifting up, drawing in. Belly button drawing through towards the spine. Start to work through the body, even as the feet are still swaying forward and back. So we're still swaying that weight forward and back as we work through the setup. Inhaling and just exhaling, really lifting up through those ribs. Head up, chin staying tucked in. And now keep that weight very gently forward. And just hold there in that set position. Just take the shoulders up towards the ears now as we breathe in. And just breathe out, draw the shoulder blades round and down. And again, just breathing in, taking the shoulders up. Just exhale, breathing round and down. And last time as we take the shoulders up. And as we just exhale. Okay, take the chin down towards the collarbone. Let the head gently roll towards the right. And then just drop the chin down, let the head roll towards the left. Now, as you're moving left to right, I want you to still think about drawing up into pelvic floor and still think about having a nice neutral spine and a strong neutral pelvis. So I don't want the back to be arching, and I don't want the legs to be snapping back or fully bending. I want you to have that weight forward in your 60-40. And I want you to have everything drawing up, zipping up and drawing in. Let's take that head all the way up towards the ceiling now. round towards that right shoulder. Dropping the chin down, relaxing through the head, tongue up towards the roof of the mouth. And we're just really letting that head go, letting the neck completely relax. Nice and slow, still as we focus on a full setup of the body, and then just let that head go in the opposite direction. Mobilizing through the neck without letting the head fall too far back and too far forward. So we're just really focusing on tucking that chin in, taking the head up, gently all the way around, and just back to center. So take the shoulders up, round and down, open the eyes, and come back to your neutral position. Take the left arm off now as we breathe in. And just slide that arm down. So if you think about that moving through the shoulder, take that right arm up. Now drop through the ribs. Watch we're not popping the ribs forward. And again, take that arm down. And again, take that arm up. Now as the arm comes up, draw the abdominals in. Slide the arm down. And again, that right arm, take the arms up. And take the arm down. From here, keep the feet together. Tuck the chin in. Half roll down. Lift the abdominals up and over. Stop once you get halfway. So stop once your head is level with the belly button. And then peel back up. Keep the weight forward. No straight legs. Shoulders round and down. Lift. So the extension, I want you to draw the abdominals in. Squeeze the glutes, let that come from the chest. So take the head back just slightly. Bring the arms round. And again, take your left arm up this time. So into lateral flexion as we lift up and over. And push that foot towards the floor. Back to center. And push it down and take the opposite arm up as we breathe in. Turn the arm in towards that shoulder and again lift. Lift up and over. Back to center. Tuck the chin in, head nod. Exhale. Imagine you're lifting the abdominals up and over. Soften those knees, let the head go. Halfway. Take an in-breath and exhale, just come all the way back up. Shoulders are down. Reach through that chest, squeeze the glutes, lift and open. Bring the arms round and just exhale. Turn the toes out, turn the heels out, so you're now in your set position. Just check as you look down that they are nice and level. Lifting up nice and tall, squeeze into your left buttock. I want you to slide your right leg forward. That's it, use the wall if you need to, raise the leg up. And I just want you to do some hip circles. We're just going to open and just take the knee across. So you can bring that knee out, and as you come in, you can do a little bit of internal rotation and take that knee across midline. So Steph, I want you to try and keep that pelvis steady though. So what you want to really draw up into pelvic floor and the abdominals. So actually when you're moving, you're not moving the hips. Pelvis is staying really nice and steady. Relax the foot. Okay, it's just coming from the actual hip joint, but you're really focusing on pelvic floor and the abdominals. Change direction. You're really focusing on pelvic floor and the abdominals to keep that pelvis nice and steady so that we can focus a lot on the hips opening. Okay, so think about that move, where it's coming from. We want to really open up through the hips. We're going to also be feeling supporting leg. Draw the abdominals through. And just release, and now we're going to change sides. So take the weight onto that right leg, slide your left leg forward and raise. And again, just nicely opening. So let the foot relax. Focus on this coming from inside that ball and socket joints. Breathing. Exhaling. That's it. If you feel a little bit wobbly, you can take yourself near the wall. You can put one finger into the wall. But we're focusing here on this opening through the hip. Change direction, breathe, keep those ribs lifted. Keep the abdominals engaged, keep all of this strong support holding you up here as we work through that hip. Round, gently in. Okay, keep squeezing that supporting buttock. And just release, good, give the legs a little bit of a shake. Okay, take those feet back to centre. And from here, I'm just looking to take that left arm up. And as we exhale, just rotate round. And just let the arm come round and come back to centre as we change sides. Let's go inhale. Exhale, move from the waist. So I want all the abdominals to be drawing in as you rotate, move from the waist. Just inhaling. Exhale, move from the waist. Okay, so as we come up now, we rotate. Hold and just feel that stretch there. So aim to get those hips forward. Then bring the arm down and round, and again breathe in. Exhale, change. So as you rotate round, hold there. To go right into that waist, bring the arm round. And then you just inhale, exhale, rotate. And again, last time as we come up. And just rotate, hold. Okay, down into a roll down, same sort of idea with rotation. Fingertips going to the left and to the right as you're at the bottom of the move, okay? So start with your head nod. As we exhale, lift up and over. And just allow the arms to relax, let the head go. And just completely relax into your roll down. So at the bottom of this move now, we want to feel a nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. Walk the fingertips now round towards the left-hand side. And you should feel a real stretch through that right-hand side. Okay, just breathe, make sure the feet and the knees are still facing forward. Looking to reach that hand, that left hand, sorry, that right hand more than anything. And then just breathe and change sides. So as you reach the arms the opposite way, breathe. And just come back to center. Slowly roll up. Shoulders are down. Lift. Punch at the top. And bring the arms round. Taking the arms straight out into that position. Shoulders are drawn down. We're just going to focus on opposite foot sliding forward as the arm and the rotation comes back. So let's take the weight onto our left leg. So squeeze into that left glute. Start to make your right foot come nice and level. Keep the toe in contact with the mat. So as you slide your right leg forward, take your left arm back and rotate. Keep the hips forward. Inhale back to center, stay on the same side. Exhale, rotate. Works quite well if you're actually on the floor. Socks on, you can slide. Slide. And again, rather than on non-stick mat. Slide, rotate, good step. Keep the belly button through to spine, keep the shoulder down. Back to center. 2 more. So keep the arm nice and strong. As you rotate, draw that belly button through, squeeze that left glute. Back to center. Just 1 more. Rotate. Just inhale it. Keep the arms where they are, keep the shoulders down. Come back to your 60-40. Transfer the weight now onto that right glute. And as we take that right arm back, slowly come back to center. So it's left leg forward, right arm back, shoulders, reset. Exhale, draw the abdominals in. So you've just got that big toe sort of really sliding. And again, slide back. So just get to where you kind of need to use a little bit more weight into that foot, that's okay. So you more relax the jaw, relax the mouth. Good rotation, really good. Breathe. You should be feeling a pinch into the waist. Last one. Keep squeezing tall into that buttock. Back to centre. And just release with the shoulder roll. Good. Okay. Give the legs a bit of a shake. I want you to come to the bottom of the mat. Now we did do this the other week. I just want to practice to see how our glutes are firing up. So I want you to come to the bottom of the mat here. So you've got room behind you. Feet are fairly hip width. Now remember last week, or was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. We're focusing on zipping up, drawing in, pushing back and sitting into a squat. So you're actually now in this position. And I want all the weight to go into that right leg. Now you can just take your hands together just gently. I want all the weight into that right buttock and that right leg, keeping the abdominals drawn in. We're going to tap and in. Tap and in. 3 and in. Stretch the leg. 4 and in. 5 and in. Now the foot is really actually light. So as it's coming in, it's not resting. 8, that's it. 9 and in. 10 and in. Stand up. Okay, so we should have felt the front glutes. Take a seat back. Sit down. This is your squat set position. Fingertips, belly button drawn through, shoulders are down. Take all the weight into the left leg now. 1 and in. 2 and in. 3 and in. Good. 4, stretch and in. 5 and in. 6 and in. Keep the shoulders down. 7 and 8 and 9 and that last one 10 and up. Well done. I've gone quite a while with glutes. Yeah. Fantastic. You can stay where you are, or you can turn sideways, facing towards the wall. I want you to take your right foot forward and your left foot out. I want you to go fairly wide now. So right foot forward, left foot out. Go as wide as you can. Right foot forward towards this wall. Left foot turned out to the side.
Well done, Jo.
You got it. I think I was doing the same as well. When she changed left foot out, that's it. Fab. And that's that. Good. Okay. Just to make sure we're all doing the right way. Right. So right foot forward, left foot out. Body facing towards that wall. So you want your body facing the way the right foot is going. So you don't want any twisting. Just take the arms out to the side. Draw the shoulders down. Draw the shoulders down. I want you to take an in-breath. Exhale, flex to the left. Flex to the left knee, or as close as you can get to it, from the waist. So if you can touch that leg, that's brilliant. Slowly come back to centre and go a bit wider with those feet, John. A bit wider with the feet. You'll get more of a stretch the wider you go. You'll have more room to move. And again, breathing in, exhale to the left. So you're going towards the foot that is turned out. You should be feeling a nice inner thigh stretch. And just back to centre. Breathe. And again, inhale, exhale, flex. So fairly wide, or as wide as we can go with these legs. Back to centre. And again, inhale, exhale, flex. This time, that right arm is coming right up to the ceiling, palm facing forward. And now I want you to lift up and over and take that right arm over. So you're in this nice sort of bend. Now take that right arm back to the ceiling. Lift yourself back up. So keep that left foot turned out if you can, so your knee should be going the same way. And again, inhale, exhale, flex. Right hand up to the ceiling, palm facing forward. Exhale, lift the arm up and over. And if you can, rotate and take that right hand down towards the foot, or as close to. As close to. Back to the side bend, back to the hand to the centre, all the way up. We've got one more to do. Okay, breathe in. Exhale, flex to the left. So we're doing stages. Inhale, exhale, lift that right arm up and over, so you're in that lateral flexion. Breathe in and exhale, rotate, right hand towards the ankle. Tuck the chin in. Take yourself back to lateral flexion. Right arm up to the ceiling and all the way up. Okay, turn the left foot in and turn the right foot out. So just stay exactly where you are. Right foot turns out now and that left foot turns in. Okay. So you might find this side's a little bit easier, you might find it's a bit harder. Arms again out to the side. Hips forward, take an in-breath. Exhale, flex to the right this time. So nice and wide. Think about moving from the waist. From the waist, from the waist. And just exhale, slowly come back up. Shoulders down, arms out to the side. Good, and again breathing in, exhale to the right, so tip from the hip. Tip from the hip. And again, inhaling back towards the top, shoulders are down. And let's breathe in, exhale, flex. Moving from that waist, breathe. This time if you can, take the arm up and over. That's it, just get to where you can. Take the arm back up, bring yourself back up to centre. And again, breathing in, exhale, flex. Take the arm up and over. Feel the stretch. Back to the top. Okay, two more, lifting up and over. Reach the arm up and over, and this time rotate. So as you breathe out, you're taking that left arm towards that right ankle. Back to centre, so you're back to that flexion. To the top. Click, click, click. And we've got one more. So tilt towards the right. Hand towards the knee. Lift the arm up and over. Hold that stretch. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Left hand towards the ankle. Back to that lateral flexion, that's good. Back to the ceiling. And all the way up. And just release. Okay, give the legs a quick shake. So we should have felt into here, into the waist, into the glute, into the inner thigh. Okay, shoulders, yeah, because we have our arms out to the side. Good, okay, come to the top of the mat. I want you to do some roll downs just into plank. Let's get nicely sort of warmed up through the upper body. Rolling down into plank. And holding yourself there as you look left to right. Good, so once you've done one, you're feeling nice and strong, so step, just push away from the floor there, that's it, lift the back of the skull, imagine you're pushing the floor away from you, so you want really strong arms, good, and then come up through down dog stretch. Focus on the belly button drawing through to spine, lift, once you come up into that extension. Okay, we're going to do that again, so you're breathing in. Exhale, lifting the abdominals up and over. So just in your own time, remember, we're all at different speeds. Take that in breath. Exhale as you control your walk down. Push the heels away. Lift the head up, tuck the chin in. Have a little look from left to right. Back to center, down dog stretch. So as you breathe out, down dog stretch. And just have a little go if you want to sort of foot pedaling. So just have a little go at foot pedaling, just so you can feel a nice little stretch if you want, through the hamstrings and through the calves. Walk the hands back, picking those hands up so that we're really quite aware of the abdominals. Shoulders are down. Let's just do one more. Breathing in, exhaling, lifting up and over, softening the knees. Let that head go. And just exhale, lift the hands up. Lift the hands up, pushing the heels away. Lifting the back of the skull up. And again, just inhaling, exhale, down dog stretch. Enjoy that down dog stretch. And this time I want you to take your left ankle onto your right ankle and just do a few little heel raises. So left foot hooked around. Just feel that stretch. So you're hooking your left foot, those of you at home, round that right ankle and then change. So hook the right onto the left and just do some lifting up and down whilst in down dog stretch of the foot. And then just walk the hand back and just slowly come back to standing. As we lift up, shoulders are down, and then again just lift. Okay, once we come down now into plank, we're just going to add on to just a little bit of strength work. So plank strength work, upper body strength work, a little bit of both. So from your plank position, I want you to drop the knees towards the mat. And from your 3/4 plank position, where your wrists are, that's where your elbows are going to come. So you're going to come forward and down, and you're going to come into a 3/4 plank position. Now from here, we can take the knees together and glue the inner thighs in a little bit more, but we're going to rock back to center the pelvis or the hip bone down towards the floor. Now I'm quite okay rocking here. If some of you have knee issues and you want to double up with a pillow or a blanket or something, that's okay. I'm all right, but I know some people might want jacket or something underneath their knees. But if you actually look, it's coming from the hips and actually the waist. So when you're here, I'm squeezing into everything. Tap, up, tap, up, tap, up. So you're going to be quite aware of down here. We're going to stay at a lower level and we're going to work up. Okay, I'll grab some stuff for the knees in case. So I want you to roll down through that head nod. Your knees to, so actually your knees go into. Okay, I think I'll fix yours. Right. Okay. Rolling down into. Okay, so once you're in your plank position, drop the knees to the mat one at a time. From the knees into the mat, I want you to take the forearms forward and down. So you've got your shoulders directly above the elbows, palms facing in, and really zip up into the abdominals and squeeze into the glutes, okay? From here, I want you to inhale, exhale, rotate, dip the left hip, and up, back to center. And exhale the right hip, back to center. And the left, back to center. So you're fully rotating as if you're showing your sort of back to the back of the wall. But your head and your shoulders are staying really centered. Okay, so you're rotating and dipping. So imagine you're trying to tap the left hip to the floor, back up, use the abdominals. Left hip to the floor, back up. One more on each side. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Lift the abdominals up. After your last one, take the hands back into that plank position and then come onto the toes. And from there, come into down dog stretch. And just do a few more foot pedals. Alternating, pushing the heels to the floor. Alternating, walking the hands back as you need. And just walk the hands back towards the feet and slowly roll up. Let that head go, slowly rotate. Sorry, slowly lift up, don't rotate. Take the arms up, have a nice stretch. Okay, how did we find that?
I did it wrong.
Big one, elbow up, so you stacked here.
Yeah.
So the movement's coming from here. Steph, how did you find it? Yeah, okay, good. So you're moving from here. So if you want to, from here now, have a little go on your toes, right? Dip up. Okay, so look at my feet. Dip up. I'm actually not even touching the floor here. Dip up. So the movement is coming from here, from the waist. That's where you want to feel it. This is solid. You might have a little go on the toes, you might want to drop back to the knees into the mat, but you should all be really aware of here. Do it slowly, and you should really burn, okay? In a good way, like we're working those muscles. So let's start with our head nod. Exhale, lifting up and over, softening the knees, let the head go. Take that in breath, and exhale as you walk the hands down. So coming back into plank, take the knees into the mat still this time. Relax through the feet. Then come onto your forearms, so forward and down. Elbows need to be underneath the shoulders. Lift up into the abdominals, and if you want to have a little go at higher level, exhale, come onto the toes. Squeeze the glutes, draw the abdominals in. Take an in breath. Exhale, rotate to the right. Slowly dip the hip. Come back up. And again, exhale to the left. Dip the hip. Come back up. Okay, have a little go. Take the knees back to the mat if you need to. Keep that head steady. So just the hips. Up. Hold. Opposite side. That's it. That's it. One more on each side. So, that's it. Okay. Okay, back up into plank. Down dog stretch. So get those hands back up. And just walk the hands back. Let that head go. And release. Okay, tell me what you felt.
I did feel the waist, but then I got cramp in my heart. So that I fell down. But then I came back up. Yeah.
Where I'm feeling? Back. Okay.
That's the story anyway, so
So we can just keep it at that knees into the mat level.
it's 2 seconds. I had a bit
Sore.
sore the other week.
Then just hold. Joe?
Yeah, I could do it. I just wasn't very good on my toes. My
Okay.
toes were
Walking
probably.
Yeah. So from that moment, see.
I think I got my balance a bit wrong. I
Okay.
think I moved. I don't think I was pushing back enough on my.
You feel it.
So I think I went too far forward. with my
Yeah.
toes.
Steph, did you feel it in the waist? Did you feel it in the waist?
Mainly in the spine.
Okay, like mid-spine here.
Yeah.
You're on the toes or knees into the mat.
On the knees. I tried one on the toes.
So we're going to have one more go. Now I want you to really focus. I want you all to probably stay on the knees, okay? And as you rotate, squeeze the glutes. So as I'm here, I dip. I'm not, oh look, here's a bag of potatoes, I'm chilling. I'm almost holding, and I want you to hold there until you feel and you prod and you can feel that waist muscle. Back to center.
You don't actually get your hip on the floor there.
It's like a little angel kiss tap.
Okay.
So here now, I'm almost half in a side plank, okay? But I'm not. I'm just rotating. I've still got my hands here. All I'm saying is if you want to prod and feel it work, And then as you come back here, those of you who will be feeling it in your back will be because you're letting that happen when you come back to center. So actually when you come back to center, you need to lift, 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 lift to make sure you're back to there, not there. Otherwise you will feel it in your back. So I want you to slow it down. I want you to do it again. I want you to concentrate and breathe. And I want you to have a little go. Knees into the mat for everyone. Forget the toes, forget the higher level, okay? So inhale, exhale, rolling down. You're already into it, Steph, so you can keep going. Okay, knees are into the mat. You should be on your forearms. So Steph, start to have a little go in your own time. Start to crack on because we're just rolling down here, okay? Knees are into the mat, onto your forearms. So keep your chin center. Right, yeah. And then from here, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Hold. So hold and pause. Hold and pause. Okay? Into there, right into there, yeah. Back to center, lift, 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 lift. And change. Hold. Good. Hold there, taking these back a little bit. Relax your feet. There. Body rotates. Hold. Hold. Right into there. Hold. Pause. Right into that. There. Okay, just do one more on each side. Keep focusing as you go to the side. Pause so as you rotate, Steph. Hold, that's it. Last one. Breathe. Hold and pause on the side till you feel that connection. Come back to center and just push back. Bottom back towards the heels and release. How do we feel that time? Better?
Yeah.
John, how'd your back that time?
It was okay, it's just the last few weekend was very sore, for some reason, and still is a bit, but it's fine, it's okay.
Did it feel a bit easier on the back in that position?
It's better than that than doing it on your toes.
Toes, yeah. Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Did you feel the waist muscles?
Yes.
Feel the waist muscles, Emma? Yeah. Steph, did you feel them a little bit more holding?
I think I got a few back cracks, so I think I was a bit jammed. That's why I was struggling.
Wow, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's not bad. That means it's also a bit of rotation through the spine, remember? So it's probably loosening it up. You're probably quite fused. But that's good. That's not bad. Okay, bring yourself to the bottom of the mat, guys. Let's slowly peel down. Our feet are hip width. Sure, we'll take on some more and close that. Oh, now as well. Yeah, I've just opened it slightly. That's a bit too. It is quite warm. It's on, isn't it?
Is it on?
No, they'll come off for trigger points. They're off for this class and they'll come off for trigger points, which is why trigger points need to be warm. But I think it's just body heat because we're all working so hard. If that gets too much, so Kathy, let me know. So okay, so from here we're peeling down, arms gently by the side. Let's start with our knees gently left to right. Okay, so as we have the knees left to right, we're allowing the waist just to move. Stretch the arms up and above the head. I want you to release the arms as well as the knees and the back. Stretch. Take the arms to the opposite side. As you need to, take that top leg across. And again, just stretching, taking that top leg across again. And just reach. And just stretching, gently going across. Start to just encourage that movement through the legs. So you should take that top leg across, hold onto the outer part of the knee. Turn the palm down. And again, just take the leg across. Open up through those hips, stretch the arms away. Reach as far as you can. Start to move the shoulders. Start to move through the arms. Start to draw the shoulder blades in together and push the arms up towards the ceiling. Okay, so reach the arms, stretch as much as you can. Rotate through the body. So if the knees and the legs and the pelvis is moving over to the left, stretch those arms to the right. And again, as you change sides, reach the arms. Bring yourself back to center. Bending through those knees and just take yourself back to that set position. Let's just come straight into shoulder bridges. That's our like nice release for the spine. So start by rolling the marble up towards the belly button. So come into that pelvic tilt, ensure you can feel the lower back imprint and then squeeze into the buttocks as you peel all the way up. So bit by bit by bit. And squeeze those glutes. Taking an in-breath. And just exhale as you peel down. So remember, shoulder bridge. As Joe Pilates has always said, you are only as old as your spine feels, or really only as young as your spine feels. So every time we do shoulder bridge, we're increasing and maintaining this mobility through the spine, which is what we want. So shoulder bridges are key every day. Squeeze the buttocks, take the in-breath, exhale, peel all the way back down. Okay, so peeling back down. Inhaling and exhaling all the way up. At the top of the move, can you feel both glutes engaged? Taking an in-breath. And again, just exhaling, peeling down. And allow those palms to gently face upwards towards the ceiling. Think about that openness through the front of the chest. And as you hold and you feel that openness through the chest, squeeze the glutes, watch the knees aren't pushing out. And then again, just slowly peel all the way back down. That last one, just take the knees into the chest. Take the feet back down to the floor. Good. Just take those feet back to that set position. Arms just gently back side now, palms up towards the ceiling. I want you to take an in-breath. Then I want you to just exhale now as you take your left leg into reverse tabletop. So draw the ribs down. Float up that left leg into that reverse tabletop position. Belly button drawing through towards the spine. Relaxing that foot, but still keeping that leg nice in 90 degrees. Take an in-breath, exhale, float your right leg up as well if you can, reach a higher level, intermediate level, just keep one leg up. Okay, just make sure that you've still got that natural curve through the lower back. Take the fingertips to the back of the skull. Inhale, head nod. Exhale as we curl up. Okay, now from here, I want you to take an in-breath as you hold yourself up. And as you exhale, take your right arm across towards the left side of the end of the left mat. As if you're shaking somebody's hand or reaching for something. Palm facing in. Good. Inhale back to center. Keep the legs and the pelvis steady. Exhale, left arm down towards the end of the mat on that right side. And inhale back to center. Slowly peel down and just let that head touch the floor. And again, breathing in. Draw the belly button through. Exhale, lower level, take one leg down, and you can stay at intermediate level. Exhale, right arm across towards the left. Draw the belly button through, inhale back to center. Exhale, left arm across towards the right. Inhale, slowly back to center, slowly peel down. And again, head nod. Take one leg down, John, keep one leg up. One leg.
Yeah, that's fine.
One leg. It's all right.
Just
Just
resetting myself.
keep one leg up. I want you to have a little go at that level just for now, just with your back. Okay?
Yeah.
So just try just the right arm going across. That's it. And then come back to center, peel down. And then do that twice more on that side, John. And then you're going to change legs and you're going to do the opposite way. Good. So have that feeling of reaching, rib over towards the hip. So as you're coming up, you're always thinking about drawing that rainbow. So as you exhale, rib over towards the hip. Watch that the pelvis isn't moving. So we are going to have to draw into pelvic floor. You've got one more to do on each side, because after each one, we have them peeling down. And exhale. Right arm. And again, left arm. And just slowly peel down. And just have a full body stretch. Good. Where do we feel?
Top of the thighs.
Abs, but then the quads decided to go.
Yeah. To be fair, my quads feel it a little bit on that one as well, because what you are trying to do is still hold up. However, it's very much a concentration. You have to focus on the abdominals and pelvic floor on that one. Otherwise, the front of the thighs can take over. Okay. So full body stretch, lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. And what did you feel? Thighs, sides, sides. Yeah. Okay, from this full body stretch, lengthen the arms, lengthen the legs. I want you to make yourself pretty stiff, drawing in the abdominals, legs, and everything else. Clasping the hands together. I want you to roll yourself onto the left. So exhale, roll yourself onto your left. That's it, go, 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 and hold. So legs stretch, heels together. Stretch the legs. Right, now slowly roll yourself onto your back. Control, control, control. This time's going to be interesting. Exhale. Onto your right, or onto the opposite side. Should be your right that you're onto now. As one, roll and hold.
Sorry, Joe.
Like you're tickling his feet.
Yeah.
So, control, control, control. Abdominals, legs. As slow and as controlled as you can. So as you come back onto your back now, control it, control it. Draw the abdominals in, draw the abdominals in. Control, control, control. And then again, onto your left, keep the hands together. Keep those hands together. Now once you're onto your left, hold yourself here, keep the hands together, stretch the legs. And I want you to inhale, exhale, raise both legs up. Inhale, lower both legs. So keep the heels together. Two legs have now become one. Exhale, raise both legs up. Inhale and lower. Exhale, raise both legs up. So you're using the waist, you should be doing more at the waist. Inhale, lower, no bent legs. So stretch those legs forward a bit, John.
Sorry?
Just bring the legs forward a little bit, that's it. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower. Two more, exhale, raise. Inhale, lower, let that head relax. This is lateral balance, last one. Exhale, raise and hold. And hold. Breathe, squeeze the glutes. 5, 4, keep breathing. Use the waist. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly control yourself onto the back. Slowly control onto the back. Stretch the body as you control onto your back. Stretch the body as you control yourself onto the back. That's it. Nice and slow, as slow as you can. Use those abdominals. Once you're on your back, in your own time, take an in breath. Excellent, well done. Exhale, roll yourself onto the right. And we're going to do the same. So stretching away. Palms on top of each other. Relax that head. We're going to exhale, raise both legs up. Inhale, lower. Draw it in. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower. Think about the waist lifting. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower. Exhale, raise. Inhale, lower. And that last one, raise and hold. Both legs are up. Both legs are up, holding here. 5, keep lifting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs down. Slowly control that roll onto your back. That wasn't controlled from me then. And just release. Release however you want, however feels nice. Knees into the chest. Nice little stretch. How did that feel?
Got better.
It got better. What, because we were closer to finishing the move, or
No,
because
it got better because
you
we
were
learned to
control it, yeah. And also you might find one side is a little bit harder than the other. Excellent. Okay, onto your side. Old lady, push the hand up to a seated position. Because you know that's how we come to sit up now. Right, Joe, you might need your blocks. I think you'll be okay, John. Facing towards me, we want to be in a seated mermaid position. Okay? So from seated mermaid, the leg here that's at the back, I'm just going to work through some hip mobility and hip openers. This one at the back, as we breathe in, we're going to exhale and open. Okay? So the aim is trying to open this hip. Now I'm getting you to lean back and just open and rock the hip slightly.
Just stay on the floor.
Aim and 2. Okay? Eventually, it'll be that. It'll be square, square. Yeah? So the aim is to keep that down and open through there. Okay, but for the moment, let's just move the body as we need to. So we're going to take an in-breath. We're going to exhale and open. We're going to come back. And with this arm, we're going to reach. We're going to come back. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale. Exhale, reach. So you're going to go almost to the side, Kathy. Over there. Yeah. So almost behind you and to the side. Back to centre. And open. And then you're almost going diagonal behind you. That's it, as you reach. Get as far as you can. So feel that stretch. And again, exhale, open. Breathe, that's it, good. And just reach. It would be really odd if Father God just walked in now and all sat here in this position. Open. And reach, last one. Like, well, why don't we go to the 6 class? Okay, once you're there, stay exactly where you are, but just change the legs the opposite way. See how you get on this side, Joe? I think it might be this one. This is my tight one. Okay, you might
Get that down.
no. So this side, I'm the same. This side, I know when I'm tight. You'll know when you're tight on the side that you're tight on. Because when you come into seated mermaid, I find it really hard to get my sit bone down without it pulling on my knee. So if you're feeling pulling into that knee, it's coming right into and from that hip, okay? So from here, in your own time, Joe, I need to take side to get into that position on that side. Oh, open. So use the knee, pull from there up to centre. And we're just going to do a few of these. So remember what I said, eventually you're trying to do that and not move the body. But for now, we're leaning back and opening. That's it. Just go on the floor. One day. Open. So it's yeah, there you are. Yeah, you are. It's the back leg. Yeah, I actually think about myself now. And you can keep your knee down on that side, which is good. So you're opening. So what I'm saying is eventually what we won't do is lean into that hand. We're going to try and open without everyone's going. Steph, how are you finding that one? So this is my tighter side, which is quite sore. But it gives you that. So also think about the foot position. So you want the foot sort of flat. Okay, now start to add in that rotation. Okay, so where you both are now,
Yeah,
you just open the knee and you're in that way, but almost diagonal.
that way.
Yeah, so you're always going behind you and to the corner, as if you're trying to reach for something. Coming back to centre and open.
I was trying to do the knee up.
No, keep your knee down.
Special
Rotate.
needs there.
And up and open.
I have to tell Andy, Mr. Blinder.
He's missed about 4,000
He's
rises.
in London, isn't he?
I have to tell him, he's missed them all. Hasn't he missed all the torture?
Yeah. Back on Wednesday.
Right. See back for the 12 days before Christmas.
So,
12 days before Christmas, just to make sure we burn enough calories to drink on the 27th of the bread. That's always the deal. You do this. Breathe, Joe, breathe. Last one, guys. And just open. Feels easier as it's
Yeah.
gone.
to get the nap.
Definitely.
Would be better.
Definitely needs, yeah.
We actually do a 20 years ago.
Well, I can't say that's actually any easier, to be totally honest. Right, bring yourself onto the side from there, good, and into tabletop. Excellent. Well done. It's quite hard on the hips, that one as well. So, in your own time, from tabletop, straight onto the toes, and from the toes, straight into down dog stretch. Push the heels towards the floor. Let the head go. Take an in breath. Exhale, lift the hands back towards the feet. Keep that weight forward. Let that head go. And just slowly peel up. Shoulders are down. Excellent. Let's lift. As we come up to standing, bring the arms round. Shoulder roll. Shake. And a clap. Well done. Right on cue, Catherine, who's in the waiting room. Well done, guys. Grab the rollers out. Ask Joe. Joe's great. Joe's a really good golfer. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Steph. Thanks.
It's okay. We're just literally starting now. So, Stephanie, you've got all your things already. Yeah. Fab.
Actually, that thing goes.
Yeah, I just hit the ball. I think it's